Greetings! I'm Epictetus, and this is Epic Tech. And today we're going to be doing something a little bit different. So, Cosmic and I have some plans, some secret plans. And we thought, let's spend a week doing something a little, different, a little lower key. Dull, if you will. Fire in the face! Maybe. I don't know. Maybe it'll be exciting. It won't be too exciting. One way or another, this is what we're going to do. So, we've decided that this space station right here that Cosmic put together is probably our best hope of survival. I don't know what his problem with my crappy little... Like, okay, the grinder's pretty awesome, but what I've created over there is... pretty lame in comparison to this place. So today we're going to be working on my little personal part of this space station. So there's a lot of big empty space on this upper floor here. Cosmic's got his office. But if I'm going to be making myself at home, I need my own little personal space. And there's this big opening over here. And yeah, so I was thinking, how about I put down some roots? Plus, we have some new toys. So the Wasteland update, or DLC rather, has added in a couple of fun things that I'd like to play with, including the exhaust pipe. I'm not sure exactly what that's going to do, but we're gonna see what we can do with that, and the storage shelves. I've heard that these storage shelves are actually kind of interesting. We're going to see what they actually do. And, yeah. So let's get right to it. Where do I pipe in? Where's my... Oh, here we go. Okay, so let's take a look and see what is underneath. So we've got... Ooh, the reactors right there. And then we got batteries. That's it? Guess we got a connect container. We got some conveyors here, but they're all kind of on this side. So the batteries are going to be right below me, huh? We're gonna throw a pipe in that. Now, does this connect in with the rest of the everything? Can I grab parts from that? Yes, I can. Oh, he's gonna love this. He told me. He said, "Make yourself at home. Make yourself a place that that's all yours." So that's what I'm gonna do. I think I'm going to put a cargo container right here. And that'll be available from the inside and the outside, and then I'll build the walls based on that. Yeah. Now, I can't really make my stuff just gray. I mean, he wants it to be mine, which means we need to use my colors. And Space Engineers has put in this new thing here that I think might just be exactly... Oh, here we go. Here we go. We're going to do 00FF00. Perfect. So let's see how that looks. Oops. No. Paint it. Oh, yeah. Look at that. I am okay with this. And then I'm not going to really be able to go all the way up to the window because Cosmic's doing things up here. I don't want to mess with that. I mean, I don't know what he's doing. I was trying to suggest to him that sprinkles, like something more the size of the donut, makes more sense than this. I mean, I don't know. But that's his problem. Overall, I like the look. However, it's a little too green. I like my colors to be mostly black and then a little bit of green. So this is not working. I wish you could choose two colors. I could decrease the value. Oh, there we go. That's more like it. So a nice even 50%. Okay, let's see what this looks like. That looks like I repainted some of the stuff I didn't want to repaint. Well, fine. I like that. Okay. That, that looks like it's straight out of my, like, logos and wallpaper and stuff. This is... I'm not entirely sure that Keen didn't put this in just for me. Where's that offset door? Yeah, there we go. So I'll put the offset door in there. Ooh, or maybe I should do a transparent LCD there. Yeah, that's what I should do, because then I can like put whatever I want on there. Where's my LCDs? Yep, that is definitely not right. Okay. So rotate it this way. Much better. Now I like the peek in idea, like the you know, you shouldn't be looking in here kind of thing. And we'll do like this, and then we get away with this. That kind of connect up, or is that gonna? Ooh. Oh yeah, it will. Nice. Okay, I'm okay with that. I am not, however, okay with the fact that that's backward. Yeah, that looks better. Okay, so one of the things I want to do with this space is make it look like I'm busy at work. Like I'm really doing stuff. Like there's things going on in here. So we've got these new like storage shelves, and from what I've heard, these are cooler than they seem. Because honestly, when I first saw these, I was like, okay. Why should I be excited about some storage shelves? Like, I mean, okay. But I've heard that as you build these up, they look like they have more and more stuff on them. So we'll kind of do this, and then we build a little bit more. Okay, that's cool. So like that's got parts on it. This is going to have a little bit more parts. Nice. And then maybe this one will be completely full. I guess there's only 3 stages. So we'll have this middle one be a little less full. There we go. Okay. That's kind of cool. So it's almost like having several in here. And then that's storage shelf 1. Storage shelf 2 is even more, or is even differenter. It's just another, it's another thing. Oh, this has completely different stuff in it. Ooh, that's neat. Oh, that's pretty cool. It's not as cluttered as I was hoping for. But I think we might be able to do something about that. I think we might be able to clutter it up more. Oh, wait, shelves. There's 3 of them? How many are there? 1, 2, 3. Just 3. Okay, there's just 3. Kind of want these to be as full as possible. Okay, now this one looks exactly like the one next to it, so I don't like that. Whoops. Sorry. We didn't need that oxygen, did we? There we go. Bring back the oxygen, please. It's too bad we also can't, like, use this as a place to actually store things. That would be neat. All right, so I want a desk. Grab some parts for a desk. I'm going to want one desk, I think, like, over in the corner over there. That's not the primary desk. This is just a desk. Just something. The one I'm actually going to use most of the time is this guy. I love my control seats. Control seats are awesome because they have all these screens on them. And these screens, you can put things on those screens. I think I'm going to have it facing the door. When you first walk in, yeah, you're looking, you walk in and I'm staring at you. I'm just like, what? What do you want? And actually, we need this closer to the door. There. Yeah. I like it. And then behind it, I can put other things. Gonna need a couch to sleep on. What if you put it in sideways like this? Like, I mean, it's Space Engineers, so it's not gonna care, is it? But it's not like clearly obvious that that's not, that's just, it looks like the couch is just tilted forward. I wonder if I can convince Cosmic to walk in and use this thing. And then I'll put a sign, I need to put a sign up there. I need to put something, if I can figure out how to do it, I wonder if I could put a sign up there that only turns on if somebody's sitting in that. There's a ton of couches. It's got to be this one, right? Hang on, let me find out. Okay, so we're just going to call this Couch in Epik's office. Just so that there's no question that that's the one. And then later on, I'm going to have to put a screen up there and I'm going to figure out how to set it up. There is a way to determine if somebody is sitting in a seat. I may have to have a little programmable block somewhere. Speaking of programmable blocks, maybe it should be sticking out from the wall right there. Yeah, like that. Rotor 3 incomplete. No, this is rotor server farm. We're going to detach that head and add a small head. Yeah, I didn't figure that was going to work. Got to get rid of this one first. And add a small head. There we go. And then the very first thing we need to do is, let's see, rotor server farm. Let's make sure we'll share inertial tensors, but we're also going to lock the rotor. And we're going to make the braking torque maximum. That might be a horrible thing, or it might be exactly what's necessary. I don't want it to do anything. It needs to sit right there. Also, Keen, if you're listening, I want a rotor with a small head that has no ability to rotate. It's just locked in place. I want a large grid to small grid converter. But why? Why can't I just have basically a rotor that doesn't rotate? I mean, how hard is it? And then no physics issues, weird things. I don't know. Maybe it's harder than it sounds. Probably is. And if you're not familiar with why I'm doing this, let me show you. This is a programmable, what is the, with this word? Programmable block. It's the bulb. It's bulbul in the middle is the problem. So programmable block. That is a programmable block on a large grid. This is a programmable block on a small grid. They have the exact same capability. There's no difference between the two other than that one's giganto and that one's tiny. That's it. There's nothing else. Same thing with the timer blocks. The timer blocks, giganto and tiny. Exact same capabilities, just massively different size. However, the sensor on a small block, sensor on a large grid, they're exactly the same. So what? I don't. It's the logic. The logic is just it's not there. It's the problem. Okay. Anyway, so what I like to do is I like to take small timer blocks and I'll put in like 3 of them out like that, and then I'll go and put in programmable blocks on the side of that. So I could kind of, because I'm going to stand like right here when I'm using them, right? So maybe I'll just do them like this. We're going to call these farm PB1, PB2, PB3, TB1, 2, and 3. Control seat in Epik's office. And I want to make sure that this is not the main. So this is not going to control thrusters, gyros, inertial dampeners. I don't need the horizon and altitude. This is just for scripts and things. This is starting to look like my office, isn't it? Now what I want to do is I want to finish this front wall. I want to make it done. I'm okay with this. Thank you. So far. Might change my mind later about how good I am with this, but you know what? You got to start somewhere. You got to know what you don't like before you can know what you like. And I cannot tell you how much I am loving this black and green. This just looks so good. I'm not loving this ceiling, but it'll do for now. The other thing I wanted to play with is this exhaust pipe. The description is, the exhaust pipe emits particles like smoke and fire to decorate vehicles and structures. Why does it say like smoke and fire? I want this to look like a science experiment gone wrong. That's what I want. Here. I don't know. I'm just goofing. Okay, so we've got ourselves an exhaust pipe, and see, this is the thing, is it's emitting smoke. So that makes me wonder, because I haven't done any research on this. Like, I haven't really looked into this DLC that much. And I have a feeling, after reading that description, that you can choose. You can choose what to expel. Electric smoke? Oh, smoke and electric? Okay. Okay. Oh, I'm liking this. Fire smoke. Oh, I'm so happy with this. Electric arcs. Okay, that's too big. Electric arcs small. Oh, this is nice. Okay. Okay. And then power dependency. This is interesting. So what does that mean? Hang on. Is there a hover over? I think they've given up on actually documenting anything in this game. I mean, like, show and hide current block in terminal is what it means when you turn on or off show block in terminal. Thank you for having a hover over. But for power dependency, it doesn't tell you anything. So that's handy. I'll have to look that up later. Or if you know, write it down in the comments. But watch the whole video first, just in case I figure it out later. One way or another, I like this. I kind of want to put this thing upside down, pointing at the ground now. Yeah. So they're just every once in a while? Yeah, that's good. Something went horribly wrong inside. That's great. Now I know what to put on the screen. Danger. No entry. Maybe we'll throw in construction. We'll have to fiddle with that later. I might set up like a timer block to do something more creative with that. But currently I have 9% oxygen, so I'm going to need to do something about this. So let's get back over to my base that actually has oxygen in it. Oh, much better. Okay. So I have ice somewhere, I'm pretty sure. I have ridiculous quantities of ice. Yeah, there we go. High oxygen. Now, what are we wasting our... Wait, these aren't on, are they? Okay, good. Is it going into tanks, maybe? It's trying to fill the cucumbers tanks, as well as the oxygen tanks on board here, but that's okay. This I want these filled. He's gonna freak out. He's gonna be down here just... Where's that coming from? Oh, it's great. I'm excited about this. Oh, it's gonna be tempting to, like, put those all over the place. There's smoke coming out of the top. This is fabulous. Oh, this looks like my workshop. This kind of looks like my office at home. No, there's no smoke or you know, sparks most of the time, but still, I feel at home in a place like this. This is nice. Kind of want another one of those right here, but this one is going to be just... Oh no, we're gonna do fire and smoke. Oh, that's lovely. Oh, that, I love that. Oh, that is just beautiful. Makes me want to... Just makes me tear up a little bit. Oh, I think I just figured it out. I'll bet you I know what this is. Sorry, not this. I'll bet you that power dependency... See, this is why you don't write comments immediately when you think about them. because if you wait till the end of the video, I might have figured it out, right? Okay, just saying. But the power dependency, I'm betting, has to do with how much power you're currently using in that vehicle. So the idea being that if you're driving around some sort of contraption and you floor it, you hit the maximum on the thrusters, then more exhaust comes out, right? That makes sense to me. I mean, yes, it's a guess, but that just would make sense, right? Okay, off. Because now we do something fun. Now what I want to do is set up a script that determines if this couch has somebody sitting in it. And if it does, it's going to trigger that thing to go. I also want another table in here. I know, I'm getting distracted. Oh, lab equipment, though. I want lab equipment. I need to have some lab equipment there. Yes. Stacked up next to the cargo container. Excellent. Oh yeah, I wanted a table. I'm not distractible. Not at all. So what I actually want over here is kind of a... This is going to be just like a workbench, standing workbench kind of thing. A little corner here. A little corner there. There we go. I wish I could, like, leave parts on here, you know, like just actually just drop some parts on there and have them not disappear over time and not, like, break things when we take off. But unfortunately, that would not be a good thing if this place ever moves. And it would eventually just disappear on its own, so can't really do that. But this is getting nice and cluttered, just as I want. Okay, script time. So I went over to my favorite little script writing website, and the Visual Script Builder, by the way. I'll see if I can get a link in the description there. And I built a little bit of a script, select all, and paste it in. And all of this, I built in a few seconds because I love the Visual Script Builder. In theory, what this says is that if the cockpit is under control, that's called EpikCouch, I believe I called it, then it's going to turn on the exhaust pipe, otherwise it's going to turn off the exhaust pipe. And that should be all it is. It's running every 100 ticks, which is about 1.6 seconds. And that's all. So run seems to not be whining, so I don't know. We're going to find out. If I sit in this, is it going to turn on? Yes! Oh, it works. And I get out and it turns off. Beautiful. That is all I needed. That just makes me happy. I'm tearing up a little bit. I just made a couch that forces fire into the face of the person that's sitting there. I'm afraid I'm going to have to move this, which is going to crash the script, by the way, but that's okay. That's okay. And we're going to put it here. I'll just go recompile it. That should do all it needs to do. And then fire in the face. Oh, what did I do wrong? Okay. Oh, duh. I'm being silly. I didn't actually set it up to have an actual exhaust setting thing. It's car smoke, which is probably going up. Fire, except for I want fire and smoke. And no, not the small one. Yes. Oh, it's not actually in my face. It needs to come down further. See, now I'm wanting it to do other things. This is getting complicated, guys. But it kind of needs to be done. Excellent. So this is currently at 0. And then... doesn't this thing have a marker thing on it that shows which direction is positive? I wish it did. Would have made last week's episode a lot easier. I don't know if it's going to be positive or negative. So let's see. If we go positive, It's going the wrong direction. Negative is where we want it to be. Which means we need to set the upper limit to 0. And then, yes. All right, and then exhaust pipe 2, we need to set this to fire and smoke. We're going to go ahead and get on there, make sure this works. Oh, yes, all the fire in the face. Oh, that's lovely. Oh, that's absolutely lovely. But now what we're going to do, I'm going to change up my program a little bit. Programming done. So let's see. Edit, paste all of that. And then, aha, it's already going back into position. Perfect. So what I need to do is get a really good angle on this. Spectator cam in position. So I should be able to hit F7. Nope, that did not work. I wanted F9. You'd think after all this time of YouTubing Space Engineers, I would have the spectator cam figured out, but no. F9. Now, click, and that didn't work. F8, there we go. Okay, it might be a little bit slow, but oh yes, this is exactly what I wanted. Yeah, okay, it's very slow. It's very slow. Fire in the face. Okay, that's beautiful. Now let's get back out, and it turns off, and it goes back into position, and oh, that's lovely. Okay, let me just go ahead and change that. Let's triple the speed, and then let's also triple the return speed. See how quickly that happens. There we go. Slow enough to make you sweat, but fast enough so that you're not sitting around bored and ah. Why is this so funny to me? Oh, that's beautiful. Oh, I can't wait to show this to Cosmic. I'm not going to tell him anything about it. I'm just going to say, hey, Cosmic, see my weirdly tilted couch? Take a seat. All right, I think that's enough for this episode. I hope you enjoyed my insanity. Should we put in a light? I think we should put in a light. This little corner light. It's basically useless corner light. Corner light in Epik's office. Yeah. Maybe I'll add a little bit to the code to make it turn red when I don't know. That's highly unnecessary. Okay. Okay, that's enough. I could play with this all day, but I'm not going to. I'll see you next time on Epic Tech, where hopefully putting fire in Cosmic's face. The feature that everybody wants in Space Engineers. Fire on command. That's worth the price of the DLC all by itself.